This is the story of the early years in the life of Anthony John Tizzard, born to Mabel and Frederick Tizzard at Lewisham Hospital, Christchurch, on the 30th of July 1941. So, born 2.5 months premature and weighed just 3 pounds, which is 1.36 kgs. I never met my pop, who died before I was born. Here is my mum as a young girl, and here is my dad as a suave young man, a carpenter by trade, and here he is at school, a pretty rough looking lot. 104 Hastings Street proved to be a happy home with many pleasant memories for me. Ready to take on the world one step at a time, and being brave and hoping there's a present at the end of this big adventure. St Michael's School gave me an excellent basic interest in learning, and it's where I met a number of my lifetime friends, some of whom are in this photo. I remember waiting for the tram home, ticket in hand, and watching smoke billow from the upstairs window of Ballantyne's. The tram never did come, and I walked the 5 miles, 8 kilometres, home that day. Another clear memory for me is the big snowstorm in 1948. And here I am with a snowman after coming home from Wellington on the ferry that day. In 1951 I moved to Waltham School, my local school, and there enjoyed one of my 2 most influential teachers. As an only child, I certainly loved the companionship of our pets over the years. Tinker, my dog, was the first and a great mate. Here he is showing off to anyone who cared to watch. Later, our cat Pal just loved to take a ride in some form of transport. On one occasion she sat on the car roof and travelled from home 1 kilometre down the road before we all realised where she was. I particularly enjoyed both Cubs and Scouts at St Saviour's in Sydenham, and there I really liked the many camps and tramps that we undertook. I enjoyed playing in the woodpile down the back of our yard with our neighbours. My secondary schooling was at Christchurch West High School. I spent 3 enjoyable years there, and it was here that I had the good fortune of learning from my other favourite teacher, Angus McBain, the English teacher. I had some success at my 2 chosen sports, cricket and hockey, both of which I played until I was into my 60s. And here I am finally getting the key of the door. Here I am sharing that key with the most wonderful woman in my life, my wife.